Good morning. This is going to be, I guess, part two of the last video before this one. So if you missed out on part one, I'll put it down in the descriptions. But yeah, Kyle Brown, he come down a couple weeks ago to visit from Florida, and it turned out to be a very, very bad, we're just going to call it a bad vacation. So yeah, I'm glad I started documenting all this because in the future we could I think we could all look back on it and see where it all went wrong and what went on here and with Kyle Brown and so it's been kind of hard, man, and it's all family and it started out great, which was in part one, and then everybody argues and and I think it got out of hand with everybody. It's the first time that family's been together in a long time, and it just boiled up into it overboiled. And so I want to try to find out what went wrong and check it out and see if I can improve on myself, because through all this, I went back into recovery in AA, and a couple years ago, I went back and I got clean and sober, and I got my first chip, and what went on the last couple weeks, I had to go back and get my second chip, so I got two of them now. Maybe they say, recovery is a hard thing, and sometimes a lot of guys that go through it, they can get a lot of these white ones and they can pave their whole floor with them. So before they really realize what they're doing to themselves with alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna I guess admit a little bit, but the last couple years, what helps me is filming on YouTube, creating, keeping my mind busy so I don't turn it up. But a couple years ago, I believe I nipped it in the butt, and I guess I relapsed. I don't like to use the word relapse. I like to say fell off the wagon or something like that, because that's just what I believe. So yeah, get a little break here for a minute. So yeah, the last couple years, I thought I had it all under control, and before I would even start drinking and stuff, I would go ahead and do everything I needed to do, survive, go to work, create. And then when I got done, I would, sit down, relax, and have a drink. And but it just seems like the last couple weeks, I was getting up in the morning, and the first thing I was doing was drinking, not focusing on surviving, creating on YouTube and stuff like that. So I just want to reboot, get back to where I was, and get off the liquor drink. So, I'm admitting some stuff to you guys, and I feel a little bit ashamed, but I think I'm saying what needs to be said in my life. So I want to get back on track, keep on creating, and stay off of that. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna take a little break. Yeah, so like I said, I want to get back on track, get back to working hard, and going out there, doing what I do for the days I have off work, creating on YouTube and stuff like that, and yeah, and find out what all went wrong, and reboot and do it all over again. So yeah, this film right here is going to show you, after the great first week of with Kyle Brown, how much fun we had, and then all the and this film's going to be about right where I think it went wrong. He went into did what he had to do to try to reboot, and then come back home, and then we weren't getting along again, and we had to call the officers back out here to try to help us resolve our little fight we were having that night. And this film will show you the cops, and I want to applaud the cops, because these guys showed up and they helped us so much. They are good cops. Throughout all this transition, we ran into some bad cops. I mean, you wouldn't believe good cop, bad cop, and I believe in this film is I want to show you the good cops, but the bad cops we ran into, we didn't film them, and I should have been filming, but you know, on the brighter side, you get to see these good cops. Check it out.
Doesn't matter, whatever y'all want to do. So what's going on today?
My mom wrote a lease for me to stay here under her terms.
Okay.
And part of that lease was I can't have sex.
Okay.
The lease was stipulating about the guest, friends, and strangers. That's all we're allowed to do.
Okay.
Without me knowing, my girlfriend bought a plane ticket. I told her to cancel it. She told me she couldn't.
Okay.
I asked my mom if my girlfriend could come here. After I asked Billy. Billy told me yes.
Okay.
My mom told me no.
I told you I don't have a problem with it. We need to ask your mom first. Your mom said no, and I was like, read the contract, Kyle, you better read it. You're like, I don't.
So she wrote this contract, and without me reading it, I asked her, can I take a shower here? She said yes. I asked her, can I take a shit here? She said yes. I asked her, can I have sex? She told me no.
Okay.
You'd have to make arrangements outside the property.
Okay.
I don't have a vehicle yet. I just told him I was going to buy his Jeep for $500,
Mm-hmm.
and I just cleaned it up with my own bare hands.
And in the lease, it stipulates that he has to provide his own transportation.
Okay.
Which I'm trying to do.
Did you sign the lease?
No, sir.
Okay. Has there been any verbal agreements for him to stay here since I last came out here?
We verbally discussed,
Short answer is yes.
yes,
Okay. And when was that and what was it for?
last night,
Okay.
and it was, we were trying to compromise on him staying here, having the ability to stay
Right,
here.
right.
And so today, I started to put it in writing, because this morning, what happened this morning?
Me and Billy had a great day.
We all decided as a family to go and have a good day, and then it got out of control to where you were sick all day, and
What happened, I forgot.
why the argument started, I don't know. It was,
I know.
What?
You tell me. It made you so mad.
Gosh. I have a really bad memory at times.
Okay. Well, what was the agreement last night? Was there any money paid already or anything like that?
Yes, sir, there was.
There was no money paid to me. I am the owner of the property.
Who
He is not on the lease.
who was the money paid to?
It was sent to him on a cash app.
Okay. So at that point in time, North Carolina is one of the states where a verbal agreement is a civil contract.
Okay, but he's not on this lease.
But there was an agreement made as a whole, correct?
I was not aware of him sending money to a cash app.
I told you, Mom.
And Kyle.
I told you guys both in front of you that I sent
I
him
told
money.
you not to send it to me, and you sent it anyway. I haven't even cashed it.
Sadie, sit down, please.
And it wasn't for him to stay here. It was, I said, I don't want no money for you to stay here. Don't send me the money.
I wasn't giving him money.
I don't even know how to do. I just got Cash App.
How much money was it?
$50.
I told him I was going to send him.
And I said, I don't want it for you staying here. And he sent it. He can send it. He can send me $100 right now. You can send me $100.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want it.
But he needs it. And I know
I
that.
do need it for like, what have I been doing?
Not working.
Gas money, not working, driving you here and there.
He's driving me everywhere, dude. What's wrong with me wanting to send him money?
I ain't used it. It's on my phone. I'm like, I don't even know how to even put it in my bank.
My mom doesn't want random people coming.
Right.
She doesn't feel safe.
Right.
I asked if my girlfriend could come here. She told me no.
So property, so she's got the right to do that as part of the
I
lease.
understand that.
So as far as that goes, if you don't agree to it, you know,
I mean, is it a God-given right to have sex?
I
Or
mean,
as an adult?
their household, their rules until you become a tenant,
Right.
and then things change. But
You like that, don't you?
but if you're not willing to sign that contract, then
I'm willing to renegotiate that I can have my girlfriend visit me,
right,
No, I don't agree.
right.
and she doesn't want my girlfriend to visit me.
Then if she wants you to leave, she can have you leave.
Do you still want me to leave?
Yes.
Um,
It's one thing to have those discussions
mhm.
with my son, and having those discussions with anyone else.
Right, right.
We never discuss anything. She yells at me.
Right, and you know that's part of what we talked about the last time I came out here. Try to prevent these things from getting to this point.
Trust me,
I
I
know,
know.
but
I don't want to fight. I wanted to have my girlfriend visit me, and I was told that's not allowed.
right,
Why?
their house, man. In North Carolina, until you have a verbal agreement on a lease, where you sign that contract on a lease, you're just a guest.
I asked Billy if my girlfriend could visit. He said he didn't have a problem with it.
But then you two got on the same page, correct?
Yeah, I told him, I said, we have to ask your mom.
Okay.
She's on agreement, she's coming. She wasn't on agreement,
You can't come. So as far as being a guest here,
So what, I gotta hitchhike to a hotel to fuck my girlfriend? Because I don't have a car yet. All my vehicles are in Florida. I have 3 of them.
have you made any leeway with that? Have you contacted Florida DMV since the last time I came out here?
No, sir, I haven't. I was homeless for 3 days since I last saw you. I worked out with the Army recruiting station for a whole day, and then I made up with my mom for a day.
he went down and checked into transitions healings to get
Mhm.
recovery.
Yep.
He was rejected. He walked around to
Why was
get
I
in
rejected, Billy?
because you don't have a problem. They didn't see that you
No,
had
it's
a
not
problem.
That I don't have a problem. It's
A
that
drug
I'm not
problem.
A drug addict.
We walked
I'm an
around to
alcoholic.
detox. They rejected him. They
Okay.
said the only thing we can do is you sit out on the bench with this drug addict till 8 o'clock and you get to bed tonight.
Yeah.
And
And
sleep with a bunch of drug addicts.
yeah,
And what about the therapy that we talked about last time?
I haven't even had time to look into it. Me and him spent the whole day together, and she just told me that's out of manipulation. She doesn't even think I love this dude.
No, I do not say that.
Mom, you said I'm playing you guys.
I feel like you're trying to drive a wedge between us.
You know I'm mad with you, Mom. Unfortunately.
and we were all going to do that this morning, but it got into a fight to where your mom physically got sick and could not go with us, and me and you went to blow off steam all day long, and then we come home, we're still calm, we're talking civilly, and it got down to the contract to where we can't figure it out, and that's why we called you guys, and it's
Right.
I'm not trying to be irrational, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I was just trying to have my girlfriend visit me, dude.
Right. And
That's fucked up, isn't it?
but as of right now, with you just being a guest, it still falls on
Can't
to
have her come here. So do I have a choice at this matter? Can I still sign the contract and abide by all her rules, or do I have to leave?
that'll be up to them.
Alright. I mean, that's up to you, Mom. If I'm not gonna let anyone come here, can I still stay here? Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Do things get more complicated once he's a tenant
Absolutely.
and he asks me? I'm gonna have to decline.
And that's just civil rights that people have.
So, Mom, even if I don't ask anyone to come here, because I'm not going to.
We've already had 2 things that upset me today.
I know that. I was upset too.
And I'm missing time from work that I'm not getting paid for because I have no more PTO.
So am I.
I can't do this every day.
I can't do this ever again.
So I have to decline and ask you to leave.
So you don't want me to sign that?
No. Because I already know you're going to challenge things.
No, I'm not.
daily.
You're expecting me to challenge it instead of expecting me to be a good son.
Well, because we had a talk last night.
Here, let's do this. Will you come speak to me for
Yes,
a
sir.
second?
Jesus, Lord, have mercy. This is the devil.
Excuse me, I didn't talk with her.
I mean, all I can do is ask
Yeah.
for my girlfriend to visit me.
Where's your girlfriend stay?
Florida.
Florida? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult. She already bought a plane ticket without me knowing.
Oh, okay.
And I told the girl to cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me she can't get a refund. I don't want to go over in shelter tonight. She don't want me here, dude.
No. You've been saying that you want to get back to Florida, so if she don't
Dude,
agree
if she
with
doesn't
you
want
staying
anyone
here,
I'm fine with that.
then I think you need to go back to Florida or find your way, bro, because I can't live like this no more.
I can't live like this either, baby. I'm asking for a second chance and she doesn't want to give me one.
Yeah, I mean, it was one shot right there. Read it, agree, and she already knows that it's going to be no go because you declined and the cops are here now. It's like, all right, you got your one chance, and I don't think she's going to give you another one, dude. Oh, my God.
What kind of dog is that?
Great Dane.
Puppy?
I raised her since she was 2 months old. She's 8 months. Baby, she's well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so stressed out. Why?
How long have you been back here?
What do you mean?
Staying at this house?
2 weeks?
Just 2 weeks? And you came from Florida or?
Okay. Let's go ahead and do it that way then. We'll go from there. Okay, Kyle, she wants you to leave.
All right, Mom.
So we're gonna stand by while you get your stuff.
You really don't want me to try to make it work?
We've already tried.
No, we haven't. I just shut that computer 5 minutes ago.
I've stated my piece.
I'm in my piece too with trying to make it work with you, Mom.
And I know that's not going to happen.
Why not?
Because we've already had hard times talking to Veg twice. He's already confronted our neighbors, telling them he doesn't want their dogs on our property. They always run instead of straight.
Mom, I'm
They're
asking.
livestock dogs.
Mom, I'm begging you.
I'm sorry. I have to protect my peace, my mental health. Billy has to protect his peace, his mental
I
health.
don't want anyone to come here. I want to sleep in that cabin instead of going to a men's shelter tonight. Please.
No.
Alright, Kyle, we're gonna stand by while you get your stuff, okay? Do you want him trespassed from the property? That trespass meaning if he shows back up here, he will be arrested.
Yes.
Tell him.
Because I would have to contact you
Mhm.
for him to
Or
come
go
get
swear
his
on-
belongings.
Mom,
Yeah.
I don't want to do this, please.
Yes.
Okay, so
I will have you trespassed.
Mom, please, dude. I don't want to do this.
alright, Kyle, come on.
Can I talk to my mom for a minute, dude?
She wants you gone. We gotta get things moving. I really don't want to.
Mom, I'll sign that contract.
No. I don't agree to it anymore, son.
Why not?
Because you challenge everything I say.
All I asked was, can my girlfriend come here, Mom?
And I
please?
told you no.
He's about to handcuff me.
I'm not gonna handcuff you, but we gotta get a move on because I really don't want you to having to go to jail.
I don't want to go to
trespass.
jail, dude. I want to sleep in here, man.
I know,
I
but
really want to make this work.
they don't want you here. Okay.
Um,
So let's get up and go ahead and get your stuff together.
His belongings are in the cabin.
They're in
He
the
wants
cabin.
anything left in this house that I do not see. He's more than welcome.
Okay.
Mom, please. I'm begging you. I can't do this. I will kiss your ass. I swear to God I
I
will.
don't need anyone to do that.
Then I'll follow your rules. I'm begging you, Mom, please.
No. I think you need to figure out work. You need to figure out transportation, and you need to figure out your housing.
I got a job coming Monday. I'm buying Jeep. I'm buying Billy's Jeep. And I promise you I won't invite anyone here. I promise.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe me.
Because it was a simple. No,
Then I'll sign your contract.
no.
All right, Kyle. Do you have anything in the house? Hmm.
I just need a minute.
I got you, but you know, if you don't leave the property, you can be arrested. We're not going anywhere. So,
I mean, I gotta leave the property.
and you can't come back here. According to your mom, or you will be arrested.
What do I have to do to make you believe me, Mom? I'm not gonna invite anyone here if you don't want them here, Mom. I just want to live here.
It gets more challenging, son.
Mom, I don't want to challenge you.
And you're being difficult as a guest.
I'm not trying to I'm begging you.
I don't need you to beg me.
I'm not begging you because they're here. I know this is difficult, man.
I know, but she's telling you she don't want you here right now. Okay.
I think she's upset right now.
But she's telling us that she doesn't want you here and you're being trespassed from the property. Okay. And I'm trying to go about this as easy as I
I
can.
appreciate it.
So let's get up and get moving, okay? You have a cell phone, right?
Yes, sir.
That's in the house.
So at a later time, after everyone's cooled off, maybe you can call your mom and talk to her. But right now, she doesn't want you on this property, and she doesn't want you staying here, okay?
We're supposed to go to church tomorrow.
Well, y'all can both go to church still.
Yeah, you just can't be here.
She just doesn't want you here tonight. And the conversation of asking and continuing to ask, she's made up her mind. He's told you the options.
But
So,
I think she's just upset.
and that's what he's telling you, that at a later time, when she's had time to cool off,
But
speak with him
I gotta leave.
Yes,
during
you do.
this time. You know, if y'all can reconvene and talk and do as y'all have a family meeting at a later point and see where y'all are at then. But right now, she's made up her mind. He's trying to work with you. So if you just get up and get your stuff, you know.
Yesterday, you know, she was made up her mind on you. Yesterday, she changed her mind for you to come back as a guest and have a place to sleep, Kyle.
Sheriff's Office
And
2203.
the next day, it didn't work out. It's as a guest, you got to leave.
Yeah,
when
well, the
you're-
address is going to be 70 Triangle Lane. That was took place at. The caller
That's
advised
because
that
the
he
the
requested you don't come to his residence because he don't want them to know that he called.
Healing
He
Transitions
called
and
the TV.
Detox declined you, and that was where we went. And they told you to come back Monday. They will try to get you back in the program. Remember that? And you know, that's always still an option too. On Monday. So, and you even said you would go back Monday because you really like that place.
I don't want to make it hard for you. I just want to sleep here tonight.
2700 nickel.
Can I smoke one of your cigarettes?
As long as it's not in the house.
2107 10
There's a lighter right
Your
here.
lighter's right there.
Yeah. You want me to do something with that?
Yeah. My mom just doesn't want anyone to hear that she doesn't know.
It's her property.
I understand that now.
Where's your phone at in the house?
You want me to get it?
Do you have anything else in the house, Kyle?
I don't know. I spent the whole day with him.
Yeah. Another time, dude. But
I can't
It ain't-
fucking believe this.
I don't think she's gonna change her mind.
And that's why I said, man, give it some time. Let
I
them
don't want
come
to go
out.
to a homeless shelter.
I know.
And you can walk out anytime you want, Kyle.
If I gotta
It's-
sacrifice a friend to do that, I will.
But right now it's her wishes.
She already
It's-
wrote a lease and a will and assignment.
And she's not willing to produce it anymore. That's her right. And that's why I'm saying, today this is what she's wanting. It's just what she wants. So let's make this easy and
She
not.
just presented this lease 5 minutes before you showed up.
And this is just what she does not want.
I don't get that, dude. How does that much change in 5 minutes?
Yeah, it was weird.
I wanted to renegotiate and now I just want to sign it.
I know, but she's not willing to do that right now. And that's why I'm saying,
I gotta leave. I know.
Well, and after a little bit of separation away from each other, you
We
talk to her
already
on the phone.
separated and she already let me back here
Right.
because I abided her rules.
Right. But what's to say that couldn't happen again down the road?
She probably won't. She probably will.
But as of right now,
She doesn't.
exactly.
That is the devil, dude. That is the devil.
These are some other items that I found. Okay. And it's,
10 4. There's up to
Can I go to a
2206.
hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go to a hotel?
You got the
Yeah.
money for it.
Yeah.
You've got the money for it. You can go to the hotel.
You can go wherever you want, just not here.
Yeah.
Kyle, all this money you're spending on these hotels, man. Why don't you try a shelter? Or
Dude, I don't
look at all them guys we met yesterday.
Yeah.
You might find-
You didn't see the guys in the overnight shelter.
Yeah, but you can walk out of there and go get a hotel if it ain't something that you want to.
In Raleigh.
At least it's free and you ain't spending all this money.
In Raleigh.
In Raleigh, is that where you want to go now? Or
That's where the closest homeless shelter
Yeah,
is.
that's-
what, Dorothea Dix?
Well, there's a men's homeless shelter in downtown Raleigh. We don't have anything in the county.
How about I heard of Durham Rescue Mission? It's a Christian homeless shelter.
He may be able to call them after he leaves the property, and they may be able to meet him somewhere and pick him up. But
What's it called? Durham Rescue Mission?
Durham
It's a
Rescue
Christian homeless shelter. All
Yeah.
Christians, bro.
Yeah.
Ben is
and nobody likes it because they
Yeah.
like to go to church and shit. So, and that guy actually said it's a whole lot better than Dorothea Dix.
You want me to leave right now?
Yes. Before it gets dark, so you can see.
Durham Rescue Mission.
I'm not gonna be able to see wherever they take me.
Durham Rescue Mission's better than what we seen over there.
What about your dog? Here's your dog.